Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming self-proclaimed yet still humble host Mukluk. Today we are back in Guild Wars Prophecies. That is the first Guild Wars game, the base campaign, continuing where we left off last time. We are, for those who might have missed the last session that we did, Guild Wars 1 is celebrating its 20-year birthday. It's 20 years old. And they are doing a big event in the game. It's a community-driven event where lots of people are basically reinstalling the game and doing a playthrough of the game and focusing on different chunks of the game each week. And this week is obviously the first chunk of the game, which is what we're doing right now. So, last night we played it. We did a whole bunch of the early game, which is called the pre-searing, because after you finish a certain number of quests, the searing happens, which is this cataclysmic event, and you go to a post-searing version of the world, and you cannot go back. So you want to do everything that you want to do in this area before leaving, because you cannot return to it unless you make a new character. And last time we left off in town, and I found this quest giver, something, I missed this person last time, so let's see what this is. Sandre Ellick, I'm sorry to bother you, but I've heard some impressive things about you, and I think only someone with your skill and bravery can help me with my problem. I think my brother Orion has fallen in with a royalist. He's not wicked, just reckless and impulsive. When Sir Titus expelled him from the academy, he became embittered toward the army, but I don't think he realizes how serious this is. I don't want him to throw away his life, him to throw his life away for foolish pride. Do you think you could find him and tell him what I said? Perhaps convince him to come home. I don't know where he is, but I imagine Relena Stormbringer and Foible's Fair might. Orion was always trying to impress her. He might have said something. Okay. Is there any other quests here? Let's see. Weapons, historian. Oh, there's one up there. Alright. Almost old enough to drink. Yeah. Already old enough to drink outside of America, I think. We've met Young Ranger. It's a glorious day to be alive, is it not? I know some might think of these as dark times with the Char threatening us from the north, but Ascalon is the greatest nation of Faerteria. We shall never fall before the Char, never. Char in the Catacombs. This Char agent that you and Devona witnessed leading the Groll worries me greatly. I've questioned the guards and many of the townsfolk, but none have seen him. I suspect he is using the Catacombs to move through the countryside unseen. My men are all busy safeguarding the wall, and I can spare none of them. If you're willing, I'd like you to go into the Catacombs to see if you can find evidence as to where this Char is hiding. Perhaps Brother Minlo in the Abbey has seen something. And Char at the gate. A group of Char have broken through the gates. They must be stopped at all costs. Meet me at the gates outside town in Lakeside. What say you? Will you help me drive these Char from Ascalon? Alright. If memory serves, that's the quest that spawns Char that are your level. So you can, like, keep... Or, actually, no, I might be wrong about that. But I think, basically, you would do this quest, spawn Char outside, go fight them, then abandon the quest, and come back and do it over and over. And that was a way to grind a bunch of levels if you're trying to get Defender of Ascalon. I think that might not have been the whole thing. This is Guild Wars? Yes, this is the first Guild Wars. To the gate, follow me. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's do it! Yep, this is the first Guild Wars. Prince Rurik got me killed today. He pulled everything. He pulled everything? Just heal through it, Ephilie. Use your heal buttons. Still need a gate monkey in pre-searing. What is a gate monkey? What is that? Someone who opens the gate for you? Girls? Hi, Noxie! Ooh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Use the touch attack. Oh my god, my health! Woo! Okay, that was close. Yikes. That was painful. Okay. That should teach them to fear the might of Ascalon. You fought well. I see great deeds in your future. Mukluk, Douglas, Bartholomew, Reginald Esquire. Okay. Is that sword an upgrade? 5 to 10, plus health, 6 to 9. Plus damage, plus armor. Probably. I think that's an upgrade. Cannot be salvaged. Okay. Alright, that's done. Return of the Touchy Muck, yes. You used to need a second person to open the gate. They changed the timer, so you don't need that anymore. Oh, okay. Okay. What did Nox say? Didn't they make it so it stays open long enough? Oh, I don't know. Talk to Relina and Foibles Fair. Oh, God. There's not a fast travel there. Ugh. Okay. These boots are made for walking, I guess. Let's do it. Need to go way over there. Alright, what's with everyone returning Guild Wars? What's up, Xeno? It's the 20-year anniversary of Guild Wars. They're doing a big event. And so lots of people are playing it again for the event. Pro tip, F9 key toggles open all bags. Yes, someone did point that out to me yesterday. I don't have anything in the second bag, so I don't need to do that right now. I can get rid of this, though. What's the event? I used to play this a lot in 05. There's a community-driven event. Hang on a sec. I'll link it to you. Okay. Xeno, click that link right there. That is it. Check that out. Cleaner inventory than Guild Wars 2? It has to be. That's all my bags. That's all of them.
But why are we singing?
Boop, 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 boop. Alright, Foibles Fair. I think those will leave me alone. Yeah, they did. That's adorable. I'm so out of the loop of community events these days. This is your first time playing it. I played it like 20 years ago. Like when I do /age, it says you have played for 300 hours over the past 239 months. So I played it a very long time ago. Oh wow, I completely missed this turnoff. Maybe there was a fast travel point. But it's been so long, I hardly remember anything. Oh, there was a fast travel here. I never saw this little portal. When he does /age, it just says you're old. Nice. Oh, that's right. I need to get the flutes and the cape. All right, I got those now. All right, what is this? Wayward Wizard. I can tell you where Orion went. He headed out northwest past the road. He thinks he'll find royalists there, but Vasar thinks it won't work. I hope he doesn't get himself killed, but he can't expect me to go tromping all over the mountain looking for him. Okay. Is that it? I guess that's it. All right. Will you try the last BG3 update either on stream or off stream? Noxy, when we've chewed through some of our current stuff, I will probably attempt an honor mode run. As I think you know, I've done 2 playthroughs of BG3 already, but at this point it's been long enough that the details are starting to get fuzzy, so I think I could enjoy it again, and I haven't tried honor mode yet. Way over that way, alright. Because I beat Divinity Original Sin 2 on honor mode, which for those who don't know, honor mode on that game is you have 1 save file, and if somebody dies, it saves over that save file. So you're locked into that. So you've got to figure out a way to get out of that situation and get them revived, if possible, without a full party wipe. Because every time someone dies, it saves over the save file again. I guess I'll summon you. Let's see. Wait, where's Gwen? I just realized she's not here. Do I have to go talk to her at the gate again? Alright, heading towards this quest mark. I guess I'll use a cupcake for the run speed. Alright, spiked axe. Is this your first time playing this? No, but it has been many, many years, and I hardly remember it, so I can enjoy it basically as a newbie right now. I probably should have left that. I don't need the Crichton brandy. You are a loaf. How's Ranger Necro holding up? It's going great. There's a system in the game that we found out about where your pet will eventually evolve based on how much damage it's dealt versus received. And so I'm basically playing a frontline tank ranger so that my pet doesn't get hit. So that, it's just dealing damage and not receiving hardly any damage because I want it to evolve to be the highest possible DPS. So later, I might go back to fighting at range, but right now I'm basically like a vampire tank. Making sure the pet doesn't get hit so it evolves to do as much DPS as possible. Nice, I'm looking at revisiting too. Can find my disc. I might off Steam and use my old account. If you remember your password, you could just go to, like, if you could Google just download Guild Wars 1 client, you could just download it and then type in your username and password. You don't need your old discs. That's what I did. Okay, Imp just killed another one. Gwen is progressing the main story somewhere else with the Imp. I don't think so. Alright, there's our target over there. Alright, Orion. What trouble are you getting into over here? How dare you come here and threaten me? Don't think I'm afraid of you. I see no reason to kill you now. Perhaps you have something of value to say. What's this? Vassar is at the fair cozying up to Relena? Curse the day I was born. What am I doing out here? The revolution will have to wait. I'm coming, Relena. What? Return to Sandre for your reward. Okay. Alright. Let's see. So that reward is in Ascalon. Over here. And praise Duena. I'm so relieved to know he's left the royalists. I feared he was lost to us forever. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see. Hang on. Identify that. Improve sale value. Drink the cider. Air staff. Won't let me salvage it. And I can't sell it. Alright. Delete that. She's like, here's your reward. Here's a staff. I just break it over my knee right in front of her. Alright, let me step outside of town and see if we can find... Ah! Noises! See if I can find Gwen. How are you liking the game? It's pretty good. Very retro. Alright. Where's Gwen? How do I give her the flute? Well, that's dumb. Okay. I'm not sure how to give her the flute and the cape. The chat told me to buy. She has the cape on. I didn't give her a cape. I didn't give her the flute either. Hold on. Guild Wars Gwen. Gwen pre-searing. Here you go. You can give any of the following gifts to Gwen to make her more attached to you. A flute, a cape, or some flowers. Gwen will not accept the new flute after you have found her original flute. No, until after you found the original. After receiving the flute, she can be seen holding it in her hand and will play it occasionally. When she follows you around, she'll use it to restore your health by 20 during combat. After receiving the cape, she will wear it whenever you meet her. The flowers can be found anywhere in pre-searing. See Iris article. She will take flowers from you one at a time. Once Gwen likes you enough, she will give you her most prized possession, a tapestry shred. Cheapest way to accomplish this is to give her the broken flute, the flute, and 3 red iris flowers. You will not need to buy the cape. Okay. Muck, do you have a promo code? I do! I do. Thank you for asking. That link right there, click on games, then click Guild Wars 1 at the top. Let me try going into, like, the Abbey and then zoning out and seeing if Gwen is normal again. This is really odd, because I just made this character yesterday. I absolutely did not buy the cape until just now, which was 200 gold. So that really sucks to, yeah, this is weird. She already has the cape and the flute, and I totally did not do those yesterday, that I can recall. Well, that was a big waste of money. I guess I can sell it back to cut my losses a little bit. So you sell, get back like half of that. Alright. Okay. We got a quest in the Catacombs. Let's go see Minlo, see what he says. Greetings, my child. Can I help you today, or are you here to offer your services to those in need? Char in the Catacombs. Char Ranger south of the wall. Rurik is right to be worried. I have seen nothing, but perhaps Mistress Mune can offer you some assistance. She's much more familiar with the the catacombs than I. Necromancer Mooney. Money. Char and the cats. Rurik is wise to suspect the Char are moving through the catacombs. They're frequently fraught with much danger, but if you were familiar with them, they could lead you to almost any region in Ascalon. Seek out my associate Oberon, the Reviled. He makes his home deep in the catacombs and will know if any Char have ventured there. Alright. Summon him. Deep in the catacombs. Alright, I'll use a birthday cake for run speed. I think I remember where this guy is. Tapestry for Hall of Monuments. Now, I have already progressed the Hall of Monuments a little bit on this account, but on a different character. I wonder if that's part of the reason Gwen is acting like this. Like, she's acting like I've already done this stuff. If it's, like, account bound. Is your plan to 100% pre-searing? No, I've already missed the chance to 100% it because I didn't do all of the side quests, like, you know, try Elementalist, try Warrior, etc. I just went straight for what I wanted, which was Necro. So I've already foregone the option to do some of those other things. But I am doing a lot of it. Okay. I think this guy was this way? We were in the catacombs yesterday. I think he was over here. Spooters. He's fighting one back there. Let's see. 3 to 4. Nope, salvage that. Bottle rocket, don't care. This thing, salvage that. Alright. Yo, Zoran the Wizard. Thank you for the gifted subs. Really appreciate that. Mukluk Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth. This is Johnson Red Silvers the Third. Welcomes you five to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay. Entertainment's on the way. Crank up the speakers. Don't touch the speakers. Giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. Congrats on 100K. Thank you. That was very exciting. Dude, we got the Bleed Purple statue from Twitch, and then just like a month later, we got the 100K YouTube silver play button. And the plushie is on its way here. All three of those back to back to back. It has been a good year so far for the channel. Of course, I'm hoping that all this tariff crap isn't going to affect the plushie. But so far it hasn't. Fingers crossed that it remains that way. Sounds reasonable on the account thing. You only need to do her stuff once, other than getting her the Brother Clue to start. Yeah. Unless I gave her the stuff yesterday, I'm just completely blanking on it, but I don't think that happened. Champagne popper. Tall shield, we can salvage that. Crappy axe, salvage that. This is the hallway where I think the imp gets bugged. Because there's mobs. There's another hallway on the other side of this wall. And last time it like ran up to that wall and was trying to attack it and then just got stuck there forever. Alright, here's the dude. Char in the Catacombs. You came here seeking Char. You were wise to seek out Oberon, for no creature, be they living or dead, moves through here without my knowledge. This Char you seek comes often to the underground, but he does not make his lair here. The spirits of this place would not tolerate him should he seek to take up residence. If you require proof of his presence, take this. It's a token he left behind during one of the encounters of the denizens of this place. Now then, leave me to my studies, return to the world of light. Return to Rurik and Ascalon City and show him the tooth. He left his tooth? Alright. This way. Denizens, yes. Deliberately letting your pet just do its thing? Yeah, it's actually perfect the way it is right now, because the pet currently, like, will attack after the mob hits me, and I want the mob to be aggroed on me and not hit the pet. Because I want to continue racking up pet outgoing damage and not pet incoming damage. So that it evolves the way I want it to. So it not attacking until the mob is beating on me is actually perfect. For now. This is proof enough. You've served Ascalon well this day. I will mobilize the troops and search for the beast. Is that it? What about that quest to go north of the wall everybody's talking about? How do I make that happen? Near the gate. Near the gate. This gate? Or... oh, wait, there's someone over there. Nama. Alas, I am behind on my rent, and my landlord Gelson has run out of patience with me. I fear I will be put out of my home. I'll understand if you'd rather not help a Crichton. Our nations were at war a long time, but I'm not your enemy, and I could use any assistance. My friend Miller Upton lives to the southwest. I know he'll help me if I can get a message to him. If you're going that way, could you tell him of my plight? Alright, let's just step outside and see where. Sugar Jolt. No. Way down there. Alright, let's go to the Abbey and then go out from there. Oh, I lost the sugar rush when I zoned out. Boo. Hey, Chip. He's poking around. He arrives. For the title, you need to reach level 3 series. That's what level 20. Wait, what? What's going on with the honeycomb? Let's see. Poor tenant. I'm sorry, I really can't worry about helping Namar till I get rid of these damnable bees. Think you can give me a hand. Take one of the honeycombs lying on the ground, use it to lure the bees across the bridge. If you lure 3 swarms of bees away, I'll be able to think straight again. Literally just picking up swarms of bees. Okay. Don't go over the bridge, it's bugged, go under it. Wait, what? What? Why? Okay, why? The bees get stuck. Go under the bridge? Okay. It's like 90% chance they get stuck. Ah, noises! At 20... Oh, yeah, so add strike. The newbie area, the mobs will give you experience up to, like, the low teens, and then you get so high level that everything stops giving XP. So getting from, like, the low teens to 20 is really irritating. Where's the quest trigger? Do I just, like, drop it here? Yes, that worked. Like, for example, one method is, like, basically, you gotta find a few mobs that you can spawn to, like, give you XP, and then kill them, like, thousands of times. Sorry about that, I was trying to make dough infused with honey, but all it did was attract bees. Not to worry about Namar, though, I'll see to it that Gelson gets off his back. No doubt Gelson's trying to take advantage of Namar because he's not from Ascalon. Once he knows there's a citizen willing to stand up for Namar, he'll back off. Okay. Alright, next thing is the gate, if we want to check out the north area, or death level. Death level is awful. Death leveling, what that is, for anyone who is curious, is effectively running up to a mob and dying to give the mob XP. And you do that enough time, and the mob will level up. And you get it to level up enough that it gives you XP, and then you kill it back. It is extremely time intensive. You can also do that with ranger pets by, like, find an animal you want to tame, suicide to the animal like 1,000 times to get it high level, and then tame it. But again, extremely time intensive. We're not doing that. Yeah, I'm not trying to 100% pre-searing, but I'm trying to do all the quests I can find. I have a personal favor to attack of you. A good friend of mine has gone missing north of the wall. He's a ranger by the name of Ben Wolfson. He was on a scouting mission and was separated from his outfit when they came under attack from a char patrol near Piken Square. Ben's a survivor. I feel certain he's still alive, and I'd go after him if I could. But I have orders to remain here. I cannot even leave my post long enough to open the gate for you. To open it and pass the bridge, you'll need a companion to pull the lever above the gate while you go through. I know it's a lot to ask, but if you don't go north and look for him, if you go north and look, I'll be in your debt.